my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Run for it, Marty!
Z King FPV.
Hey,
There he
YouTube.
is.
Finally, it appears that Discord hijacked my stream key, or was stuck on the same one that it failed because of
Raymond
Chrome
Correa.
being
Sweet.
out of date. So, I apologize for all of that, but I am here, and let me see if I can't find out what's going on. Oh, I got to pop out the chat to get the chat to come up. Wow. Almost too much for an old fogey like me. All right, there we go. We got the text chat coming up. Thank you guys for being patient.
Test.
Literally, there was like, Jarvis is up. Let me know if you hear his voice. I did have some issues with lots of things. Had to update.
Text green game over. Face purple crying. Face orange frowning.
Let me try again. Yeah, I had to update everything and then shut off everything just now to get it to unfree my string key. Come on.
Hello.
Let me guess. No Jarvis, right? Or double talk for me. Probably double talk for me. All right. I think we're going to go with that.
Not a big fan of Jarvie.
Not a big fan of Jarvis. I can run him down. It helps me be able to be able to hear you guys and still watch. I do plan on getting, if it will run, to run the UDL. Thumbnail's not right on this at all. I'll fix all of it later. Skip from 533 Trades. He and I were talking. Those of you that caught our stream, we're gonna start doing some streams on Tuesday night.
FPV.
Hey, here we go.
Marty. Jarvis is all right.
All right, guys, we're getting you to come in here again. I am sorry for all of the problems. It all centered around Chrome, Google Chrome being about. I guess it was. I had to update it 3 times and restart and all that stuff. We tried to stream Tuesday night and it just failed. So I updated everything. OBS was only one version back. So and whatever happened tonight, the your stream key, I think that's what it's called.
Don't be sorry, my friend.
Yeah, the stream key was stuck. I had to reset it. It was stuck on last week's image. That's why you kept seeing that Discord screen, because that's where it got stuck. But we're good. We're good to go tonight. I don't know if we'll have as many viewers because this was like my 4th attempt. But hey, it's all good. You know, my viewers are accustomed to not the highest professional quality stream out there. So
Yeah, it's okay.
I appreciate you guys for your support and everything.
8bit_ Scourge
Hey,
_ D.
How,
But hey,
how's How has everybody been? I hope you have. Yeah, I got a new toy. You guys can see it back here. This is a little LED screen. I plan to, I was working on it, but it just didn't look good. This will probably scroll the names of the members. Thinking about it. There you go. Yeah, 8-Bit's been a member for a long time. And but that right up there will probably start scrolling the names of the members, and I have people trying to talk.
Good evening, all.
Hey, Blackbone, how are you, brother? Good to see you on the stream. But yeah, that new toy up there, right after the YouTube there, it should, once I get it right, it'll start to scroll the names of the members, and I'm possibly looking into doing Patreon. Also, I've had just a couple people tell me that they want me to do it. So, yeah, that's, if you see that, it's, I don't know if it's my greed or what, but, yeah, I'm finally live. So, all right. I'm actually able to see it now on my phone. So, very good, very good, very good. I hope everybody had a happy new year, and hope things are rolling out. We survived January 6th. Tell me and be real honest.
J on E Loco 619.
If this,
good evening, ya.
Hey brother, hey June Loco. If you guys can hear this and it sounds annoying or gross, please let me know. But these are my favorite cotton candy grapes. Oh my gosh. I love them. So, yep, that's why I'm fatter than a tick on Dracula. It's not because I eat fruit that I'm fatter than a tick on Dracula, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I did. I got this little screen. It's looking at you right now. It's going to keep an eye on you guys. Watch my printer. It's not doing anything. So that says, happy 2025, something like that. Grapes. Cotton candy grapes. I'm telling you, they're great. They taste like grapes and cotton candy. It's actually really good. But if that's annoying, let me know. So yes, please stop.
Atreides.
Hey.
How's it going, Pastor?
Brother, better now. The Tuesday night stream, when it locked down on me, it seized my stream key. And the first 3 attempts that I tried to stream tonight, it had seized my stream key, and so I had to keep doing it. So I'll update it, and I'll update the thumbnail and everything. Once it's done, I can fix it. As long as I'm streaming and it's letting me use
Mary
OBS.
Outland. Hiya.
Hey, Sister Mary. Mr. Mary is a member also. So yeah. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tell you what's in store for me. I don't know if you guys can see. This is even different when I had Jesse on here. I've moved my metal gun case. It's got my batteries in it into this closet. And I've got several of these totes. I don't know if you can see on my shoulder. I've got 7 high and 6 high. My AMS is on it. I'm reorganizing all of my FPV stuff. Tonight, if I can get to it and find it, I'll give away something, probably a Source 1. Is that what it's called? Not the Source 1, but the TBS frame. That's the open source. I got 2 of them in the package. I'll probably give one away tonight. So stay close to that. But what I wanted to talk about, I want to eat grapes, and I want to talk about UDL and what we've done. Skip and I, Atreides, there in the chat, we were on Discord early in the morning. I was going to say late at night, But early in the morning, and we were talking about UDL, and he was building the gymnasium and the track builder that we hold races here for UDL Hush Radio. He was building the gymnasium that we use in Middle Tennessee and SOKY. And I said, man, wouldn't it be really cool if we could take the 65 or the 75X, the Beta 75X from VelociDrone and just dumb that thing down, or put an RPM filter on it or something to make it fly the way that the Igniter or the UWL. At that point, we were just trying to make it fly like the UWL.
I so want to play it.
Yeah. So we're going to play it tonight. I'll give you the settings and all to make it fly. Skip said, well, let's do it. And that's one thing I love about Skip. He's like, you know, some people want to sit and talk about how to do things and, oh yeah, we should do this. But Skip is just let's get it done. And we went over. I started watching his screen. He jumped over. Immediately threw the RPM limit or the motor limit, throttle limit to 50%. I was like, wow, it's going to be that slow. And it is.
Rabble rotor works.
And worse. Hey, Rabble, how's it going, man? Good to have you here tonight. I caught some of you guys stream last night before I had to go to church. Haven't had a chance to watch it, but I'll watch it later tonight after I get done here. So please let me know if these grapes sound nasty as I'm eating them. I don't want to sound gross to everybody, but they're delicious. I brought enough for the whole stream, but you know, you guys aren't here, so. But they are good cotton candy grapes. Gotta love them. So yeah, so Skip and I started messing with it, his settings, and I think I went on to bed. It was late. I think I don't remember what it was.
It was awesome to see you in the chat. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I got to pop out the chat now because that did not register. Let me pop out the chat again. There we go. I should be good for now. Let me check it one more time. Well, hello. These are minor problems compared to what I was having earlier. There we go.
Hello.
There you go. Okay, good. So anyway, we went to sleep, went to bed, whatever. Skip kept working on it. The next night he was like, hey man, you want to try this out? He says, I got, and he actually showed me video of where his goggle feed. And Skip, if you're on here and you've got that,
will you be popping in a 04 like on a PhatPastor?
Well, I'll be popping in an 04. Will you be popping in an 04 like an old PhatPastor? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. June, explain that to me. I'm kind of dense.
Light.
Popping in an 04 light on a whoop. I don't know. If you're asking about my UDL, there's probably only going to be two kind that I will be flying. The OG double board. I'm taking a lot of my 65 millimeters and converting them over to this. and I am thinking about building a AIO, the 5-in-1 AIO.
O4 is making a 8-gram camera unit.
Oh, yeah.
G04
Yeah,
light
yeah,
air
yeah, yeah,
unit.
yeah. Yeah, I got
The
you.
new G.
Yes. I'm following you now. DJI, no. The only DJI that I have, I don't have a DJI quad. I have the Osmo Pocket 2. And the only reason why I have it is because a friend of mine's son was selling it at a crazy price, and I just bought it. So
H is talking about the new G04 Lite VTX.
yeah, thank y'all. No, not unless it's just like crazy. I'm going to have to stop. These are not seedless. This batch here is not. I don't want to be picking seeds out of my mouth during all the stream. No, I'm not. I have yet to, and I did try the Integra, I think it's what it's called, goggles, on just recently. I have yet to wear a set of DJI goggles that I can get a clear image all the way around on it. I've tried, and I guess it's just my eyesight where I have my head injury, but I can't. The HDO2s, I can adjust them each individual. The thing is I need to adjust my right eye more than my left eye. And I can do that with the HDO2s, the Orcas, but I don't really care for the Orcas, and the HDzero goggles. So, the Integras, it was closest thing to working for me with DJI, but I'm just not a DJI fan. I don't think that it's going to be. I mean, I'm really loving the UDL stuff. That's where my focus is at right now. I don't get to fly that much, so I don't think that it's gonna be good enough to see my Star Trek thing. But I don't think it's going to be enough to. I don't think it's gonna be light enough to go 1S. So I probably will not. I've got some friends that probably will, and I'll try their stuff and see how it looks. But no, I'm not going to be reviewing any of that. I am talking with someone and trying to get another set of goggles that's going to be coming out that is in the category, and you might see something about it pop up here. That's in the category of my wheelhouse. I'm trying to get to where I can get some of those for review, but right now that's not happening. But let me go back to the story on the UDL. So Skip built
it's comparable to the Walksnail VTX Wi-Fi's, not a FC built in with G.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Mads Tech stuff, and I saw today, I was really late getting back from church. My mother and I stopped, and I was having a kidney stone, so my mom drove me to church, and there was a homeless lady walking home, or walking.
HDZ has only FC with HD like built into the FC.
Yeah, and but she was walking, and it was like 19 degrees. I think it was 21 degrees. So we took her home in a neighboring town and then went to eat. So I was very late getting on. There was several people on racing last night on the Discord, and it was good to see that. But no, I've not watched. I don't think I've watched any. Well, I jumped on a little bit of Inside the Mind of Matt last night before church. Dropped in to say hello to them. Really appreciate what they're doing, getting ready for Whooptopia and all of that, but wasn't able
You can get a decent amount for homeless people.
Yeah, well, this one was older. She's probably younger than she looked, and just a sad story. Thrown out by her boyfriend. at like 9
I
o'clock
hear
at
it
night.
has to run at a certain voltage. Once it gets below that we have issues. Not a Whoop racing setup they can do with that yet, right?
Yeah, they're not going to do with that. Let me finish my story real quick here, and we'll talk about that because it's obvious what you guys wanted to talk about right now. But anyway, Skip finished the track, and he made some very exciting changes to it that flew very realistic. Then we got Isaac Pettit, the founder, and
Yay, that sucks, Marty.
and yeah, it does for her. But one of those kind of situations where it's obvious that everybody around her has tried to help her and she just wouldn't listen. So, is my voice doubling? Is it echoing at all, or is it good? Because I'm showing two sources for my audio. But if it's not echoing, I'm not gonna bother it. It's supposed to not do that in this newest version. But anyway, so Isaac Pettit, the founder and owner of UWL and the Igniter series, we get him on.
Order up 2 Matrix 5 in 1 IOFC for my 275 Pro whoops. Good here.
Okay.
Voice
so-
it good.
Yep. Okay.
Fractal
So,
engineering boss D boy will help that. You're good.
all right. Good. Thank you. So, Isaac gets on, and we just go through a myriad of all kinds of settings.
Good.
And now we believe we have something. It does not, the throttle ramping that the Igniter series does now. There's really no way. I know that Ash has an Igniter UDL that he's working on to work it into VelociDrone, but right now we feel, and it was several of us on there, I think it's four or five of us at one time, feel that this is the closest that we can get it to the real thing. You've got a little bit more top speed, or a little bit more climbing power, like up a ladder, but I think a little less top speed. But it's like VelociDrone has been for a long time on things that we haven't had a specific build for by Ash. It's not 100% there, but it's close, and I think this will give you an idea of what it's like. So, big shout out to Atreides here. He put a ton of work into this, and Isaac come in and helped clean it up. I think it was. I mean, because Skip's first one, in my opinion, wasn't that far off. He just come in and helped give us the slide of how the bi-blades. There's no way to put bi-blades on the drone, on the Meteor 75 in VelociDrone yet. So we had to mix with the drag to make it slide like it would if you're flying bi-blades. So we did that. We worked on it, but let's take a minute, because there seems to be a lot of talk about the DJI 4. Raymond Carrera said that he ordered up 2 Matrix 5-in-1 AIOs for 275 Pro builds. Are you talking about the HDzero or the little, I don't even know what DJI is calling their micro board. But speaking of DJI, yeah, I agree, Mike. I know he wasn't talking about that. It's just me. Tonight's, let me see if I can do this. Tonight's shirt is Rise Up and Meet Me in the Air. So we've got our goggles on. I can't do this. And
04.
it's flying up. Yeah, it's all the 04 stuff. So, yeah. And always love how creative DJI is with their name. They've got like the goggles 2 and then goggles V2. Thank you for helping us really tell what the difference is on that one. But yeah, I haven't. The last I saw, Madstech says he wasn't getting one, but he's going to buy them so that he can tear them apart and give his honest opinion. I don't know if you guys can see. I did in my let me do this for a second. In my reorganization, I did move some of my trophies up here, and some of my medals are hanging there. So I think I'm going to get another one of these and put it over here on this side, because I've got some more trophies over here. These have not been given out yet.
I always said DGI, I know.
Yeah. I've had a couple DJIs and just not real excited about them. I've got 4 Vault Tech bobbleheads to give away, holding a UDL for the next UDL race we have. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and this year is to help keep an eye on you guys. So DGI, yeah, that's what most people call it, DGI. But the first one I had was a Phantom 3 Pro, the gold one with the gold tape on the end of a little bit better gimbal. I had it. You know, I've been in radio control for a long time, and I've never really liked computer assisted flight. Even in a lot of these Horizon hobbies that's got the ASX assisted, where you can kind of put the button and it'll level out. I don't like that. I want to fly or crash on my own merits. Some news
for you. Happy Model has discontinued all 5 inches 1 boards, and Beta FPV Matrix is your only 5 inches 1 out with a new VelociDrone 1, but Happy Model sent me an email about replacing the old 5 inches 1 Supix.
So are you saying that, you know, I don't think Jarvis read that right. Are you saying that Happy Model is discontinuing the HDzero 5-in-1 AIO, and that the only the Betaflight Matrix is your only 5-in-1 without the newbie drone? But Happy Model sent me an email about replacing the old 5-in-1 Super X. Are you talking about the HDzero one? I was having a conversation with somebody that was. You talking about these?
No, the analog.
Oh, okay. Got it. Because I just was having a Facebook conversation about these with someone. So yeah, okay. Yeah, so basically the Beta Matrix and the newbie drone's the only true 5-in-1 AIO you're saying that you're going to be able to get right now. A 3SX. Same here, from the 70s. Well, yeah, we're OG, brother. We OG. You know, back in the day, if you got it up in the air, it was no rescue but the ground, or a good fluffy tree. Hayfield was usually good. If the hay was up, you could land and save some of your stuff. Mobula is coming out with a 45mm propped whoop. Okay, so it's going to be like competition for the Meteor 75 Pro. The new Matrix is a 12 amp.
The new Matrix is 12 amp and a crossboard.
Okay.
Have to go feed the cat.
Feed the cat. Feed the cat. Why are you feeding the cat? Smash that. Ooh! Don't hit the cat, but smash the like button. And just checking out my... yeah, because I even
It's
had to
for the
reset that
04
up.
setup.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not... I'll wait to hear from you guys. I'm not excited.
1102 1000 kV motors on 45mm props. 15-gram RTF is back to prototyping for myself, because the board we were using just went bye-bye for our analog whoop.
So a 10,000 kV 75mm? Okay. I'm interested. I think that's a little low, but yeah. Trady says that you're ready to fly is back in prototype for myself because the board we were using went bye-bye for our analog whoop. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about this hobby. I'll just say it. Beta FPV they've had some pretty good stuff, but I remember when they first come to the hobby, it was far from good stuff. And it just seems to me that, they're more into almost like into the DJI type pattern to where they'll come up with something and
Oops FPV. Finally, the silly PC was crashed.
I understand. Well, not a PC, but I understand Google Chrome just crashed me for almost 2 streams, but I'm back. So, welcome back, Casey. Hope you're feeling better. But yeah, I think the Beta FPV, they're kind of like the DJI model, where they're, they'll have something for a little while, and if it's good, people will like it. That crossboard for a while for whoops was pretty good. The VTX on it wasn't good. It wasn't great.
Good to see you, brother.
But about the time, and I kind of feel for the guys over there at 533.
I miss you all.
Trying to build ready to flies or binding flies, and by the time they get a good design down, well, you just can't get the parts anymore, and so they got to go back to the drawing board. And it just seems to me that it puts custom builders always in the state of R&D, and it's hard to get ahead when you never really get fully out of R&D so that you can start to mass produce something. And I can't talk a lot about it, but that's some of the things that my conversation centered around today with, are these things going to stick around? And at least for a little while, because the other ones, the older whoop light boards, they're getting harder to find. You'll either have to go with the Lux or the Eco. So yeah, I feel for you there, Skip, on that one. I am going to try to fire up VelociDrone, if
I would love to have my own PCB machine to make AIOs.
yeah, that's a big deal though. Even if you got PCB way to cut you a certain set of, 500 or 100 PCBs, putting all the components on them and all of that. That's whew. Good luck on that one, brother. But if anybody could do it, you could, my man. So, I started to do, that kind of stuff. Sometimes when I'm building, it's more like,
Are you okay? Yeah. I'm fine.
So many steps.
yeah, so many things involved in doing that. And then, you make a boo-boo and you get the magic smoke, and then, well, but I guess that's with anything. You part of being a professional is you learn not to make a boo-boo and do those, release the magic smoke. Hit that whenever you see that there
Jake FPV.
over my head.
Hey,
Every-
Pastor, what's up?
Hey, Jake. Nice talking to you, brother. Laugh from last night. When you see the eyeball, if it goes up to thumbs up, reminds you to hit the thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps the channel out. It's kind of like leaving a tip. And haven't gotten to taking that TinyWhoop out of the case yet and looking at it. I just see the case though. So, like I said earlier, I'm reorganizing everything. So, or trying to, but all right. Let me see what I'm fixing to. I want to hit play here for VelociDrone. Hopefully, it's not going to step on. Doesn't look like it's going to.
Happy Model showed their machine printing AIOs, and it was the size as a 90s paper print machine.
Yeah, I can believe it. It's, let me see here. Nope. Rotate. Let me turn the chat off on this. I'll leave the feature chat on where if I want to do something. Here is the here's the whoop that we picked. It's the Meteor 75X. I'm gonna go into multiplayer. Just edit quad settings. If you guys are wanting to do this, take a screenshot here. Let me make sure everything is right. Yep. Take a screenshot here because this is how you will get the stock Meteor.
Voice is quiet.
My voice is quiet. Okay. Is this better? Can you hear me better now? Should be better. Let me know if it is. If not, then one, two, three. Is my voice better? I'll add this. That should make it better. Maybe even too much. Let me know if the second one, while holding up two fingers down there, if that's echoing or too much. But what we want to do is you want your frame lift down force at 100%. That's stock. Air mode false. That's stock. Your throttle limit, run it all the way down to 50%. And listen to me. If you don't,
Yeah,
this thing's going to fly slow.
this is great.
And you're only cheating, you're only hurting yourself if you want to learn to fly UDL. right now until Ash comes out with something. This is, in our opinion, and even Isaac Pettit's opinion, the closest thing. So fudging your throttle limit up to 60%, it would give you an advantage in the race, but you're hurting yourself because it's not going to, I mean, really, we were tweaking this stuff. You'll see down here at 112%, the difference between 115% and the 112% was noticeable. So again, run your throttle down to 50%. Your quad weight 90%. I don't know what that was at. I think that might be stock, but put that at 90%. Your front drag 100%. Your top drag 112%. And your side drag 90%. This will make it feel more like it's on bi-blades. You can see in the picture above my head that the quad we're using is quad blades. You're still using 40 millimeter props, and the propeller power is that 62? Yeah. 62% propeller power, and prop wash 200%. You would think it would make it fly like a bag of hammers, but it doesn't. And make sure you pick profile 1. I leave my camera angle set at 30. That is the...
I have a track pulled up in multiplayer if you want to show it off.
I was going to do that. I did find the gym track. I was going to do that one because it's simple. We can go to that one. I'd have to download it and all that. I did figure out that what I needed to do is I had to import it because I'm on a Mac. All right. I've heard some talking. Well, yeah. Let me switch screens here because YouTube just did the thing where it popped the stream out again, and I've got to go into my stream key and pop it out once again. All right, let me type something. Make sure Jarvis is working again.
Hello.
And there he goes. I don't know if the chat is,
Hello.
but I have the chat turned off on this screen, so I can do feature chat. But is feature chat still working? Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, this is where Jarvis is going to come in, because I'm not going to be able to watch the chat, but I'll be able to hear it. So get those settings set up. Let me see. UDL practice. Is that one easier, Skip? Yeah, we can join it. We can join that. It's all right. I don't know the course, but my truck. What's wrong with my controller? Hang on.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. All right. Let me put my strap on. This is an open lobby. Please feel free to join us. This is the first UWL course that we set up in the gymnasium. Let me get my sticks back to me. And see, I did it again. I did that in the race. You're supposed to go from this gate right here down to here. And I was always doing that in the race. And I still do it. I'm blowing out the ladders. But you guys are welcome to crash with me. You see Skip Trades is there in the blue. And then you come back around. And we did 4 laps. I don't know if this is set up for 4 laps or not. I'm on my lead.
Whoop racing gives me so much stress and anxiety. Any tips to calm down and enjoy it?
Yeah, run your own race. First thing is race yourself. That's the advice I would give you. You're not, everybody can't be the fastest guys at the race. But if you look up at the top of the screen, and if you're at a race that has timing, it's going to tell you what, especially if they're running trackside, it's going to tell you what your PB is. That's your personal best. So you race to improve, and some people, that's all, when I'm showing, I've showed a lot of people how to fly TinyWhoops and stuff. And to begin with, some people, the best thing they can do is finish a race. Some of them do good to hit a gate. So you set personal goals for yourself. Don't wait until you can run gates with the best of them in your group before you start showing up. Show up, set personal goals for yourself, and when you're there, maybe your first personal goal is to successfully do a ladder like this. And I wouldn't say that mine's successfully because it's not smooth, I'm stopping, but to successfully make it up without crashing, that would be a personal goal. And just like in real life, you'll see Skip and I passing one another off and on. Oh, see, there he goes. One little mistake, he was right there to capitalize on it. And that's what it's what UDL is like. It's the reason why I like it so much is, there's the majority of the time where I'm just full stick. I'm not full stick right now. But yeah,
I have never raced.
If you're not having fun, you're not going to continue to do it. So, relax with it. Realize that you are probably expecting more out of yourself than the other pilots are expecting out of you. So go and have fun. I've never been to a race where there was not accommodations and the people weren't going out of their way for new pilots and just to help them. So, and so yeah, do that when you go. I don't know where I'm at here. Seem to be stuck in the neither world. I think while I'm in this window, I don't think it's going to populate the chat, but I think Jarvis is still going to read it. Jake, do you know how to change your quad color so that I can show you? That's one thing on UDL. You hit escape, and you can go to your change your quad settings. Okay, he started a race. After the race, I'll show you. Oh, crash. So yeah, just race yourself. It's like I was telling you last night. Fly what I tell people all the time. Fly what you got, and race yourself. If you know that you're struggling to get a 30-second lap, then you push yourself where you can push yourself until you're able to get a sub 30-second lap, and then you've met a goal. And then maybe now I'm going to try for a sub 25-second lap. So, and some people just freestyle around the racetrack, and which I don't recommend while a race is actually going on that you do that, because could really mess with somebody, especially in UDL, because you have to have LED lights on them and to be in spec, and everybody's watching you. Oh no, am I in neither world? I'm stuck. So look, maybe I can show you here. Oh, I'm loose. Ah. And that's the thing. We were flying four laps, and you could be behind and think that I've messed up, I've crashed out, somebody had to marshal me, and there's no way. But the other guys crash out too, so you just keep racing your race. And even like here, Skip's already done. I could tell that by the sound. So, but I'm going to continue pushing and just to get the practice in. Horrible time for me, but before you start another one, Skip, let me show them. If you're racing a if your UDL is blue, make sure up here your quad color is blue. Or if yours is red, you just go through it. Skip's is actually blue, and my primary one is actually green. So that's why we were staying at it. And I will pick a different color because you're already green. I'm just going to go ahead and do red for today, so you can tell the difference between. So Skip can tell the difference between me and you. But you set that, and so you'll see when he starts another race how you and I are both green over here. He's blue, and you and I are green. Where my head is at, or in the chat here. When he starts another race, I will be, or I can type here. It should show up red if I did it right. Yeah, see?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah! That wouldn't have happened in real life, what I did right there. The guardrails up top have this netting around them, and you get stuck in that and you're not getting out. It's a marshal. So that's something different about this track as opposed to real life at the church. Ah. Crash, 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 Marty. But you can slowly start to inch your way back. And over 4 laps, you can recover from a big mistake like I made. Just by running your race. And I can see there, see, I was going to say, doing the switchbacks, you can see that somebody was right on my tail. He's now past me. Whoever purple is, I can't read and fly at the same time. I'm not that good yet. I think it was Evan was talking last night about the race being so. What happened? Oh. About the race being so slow that he could actually sit and read the chat while he was racing. There you go, Jake. Look at you, man. Never raced before, but look at you. That's pretty cool. Is the chat dead? Did the chat die? Do I need to pop it out again? Let me see. Let's see if Jarvis will read it.
Hello.
Okay, he's still there. All right. I'm going to go back to green since you've changed.
Still here.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to my own wide settings. So, all right. Hey. Well, if you guys want to join in, you're welcome to. It's an open lobby. This is very close to the track that we ran in our first ever inaugural SOKY and Middle Tennessee Drone Racing UWL race. And is the micro package is now included in the in just the regular package, correct? On VelociDrone, I don't think you have to pay extra for it anymore. Oh, I did it wrong. Damn it. Yeah, I get to think talking and I'll fly the course wrong and then it gets stuck in my head wrong. Yeah, here. If you're watching. Hang on.
3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Well, crap. Look at me. All right, okay. Let me see why.
How long have you been flying?
Me? I have been flying radio control for about 30 years. How long have I been flying TinyWhoops?
3,
For a
2,
long time.
1.
I should be a lot faster than what I am. Since TinyWhoop first come out, But I had a setback, lost the ability to fly for a while, health issue, and just now getting back to where I'm somewhat competitive. Some of these younger guys come in, they get on the sim and, you know, and within a week they're blowing my doors off. And, you know, as a race director, that's what I want to see. I want to see noobs, people new to the hobby, come in and blow my doors off. That means we're doing some things right as directors and coordinators and organizers. Z King, if you're watching, come and join us, man. Come race with us. Now listen now. Ooh. All over the place. Not smooth. When I start getting bobbly where I'm not smooth, that's when it starts getting bad for me. All right. Atreides, if you wanted to try out that new course, we can. If you're not running UDL setting, you're cheating yourself. Yep. You got to put those UDL settings in there. Yeah, if you're running this with like a regular tiny trainer or something, or even the Meteor 65 at full throttle, it's not going to give you an experience. Oh, I don't even know this course. We'll see. So like this, I'm going to show you what I do at a new course. First thing that I'm going to do is my focus is going to be to learn where to go, because with me hunting for the next gate, which this is pretty, I like how Skip does things. He's not purposely making, oh, little ones there. He's not purposely making the track, oh, there's a tunnel. I like a tunnel. He's not purposely making it where like those three elements were together, or this ladder where you hit the bottom two and then fly over to the other part of the track. That, I know some people really like that. I personally don't. But, you know, to each their own. You set up the track the way you... Oh, I like this, Skip. This is the first time I've flown it. I know you set it up the other night. A lot more gates. Then after you get the idea of the course down, you start trying to work on lines about how you're going to take things. This one you need to be very centered, because those last like 3 gates there are smaller. Be careful not to bounce off the wall. That's one of the things I think we were doing in real life. We had something similar to that set up at one of the races. And okay, there we go, over here. See, I'm still just trying to get it in my head. Most of you people watching, or younger people, are already like, oh man, I got it. Me, it takes me 3 or 4 batteries at least to get a track now, most of the time if it's a new track. But you just focus on first learning the track, and then I try to just speed up but stay smooth.
Do all races pinch, or are there thumbers also?
There's thumbers. I'm a hybrid. I was a thumber when I was flying airplanes for years, but see, I keep wanting to go somewhere else there. But yeah, I know there's several racers that are still thumbers. Well, I don't have a time submitted. Oh, let's go to submitted time. I don't have a time on this one yet.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Once you start to get the idea of where you're going, then you just start to add a little bit more speed to what you're doing, and see if you can do it while keeping smooth lines and you're not jerking all over the place. But I know some pilots that prefer to just jerk it around hard. I don't. I like it to be smooth. Hunting for gates, hunting for gates.
I might try to get in here, but I don't want to jerk it around.
No. If you're going to do that, just do that on your own time. I'm kidding. Fly your own race, man.
Whiten on Veloci to open, then gotta set the quad up.
Yep. I can jump out and show you my specs. How to do it. It's fun. UDL is some of the funnest racing I've ever done, and I've done a lot of racing.
Have it screenshotted.
All right. Even though this is not a good time, let me submit a time before you start it again. Well, at least get a time on the course. Whew. Who all is in here? Just Jake Atreides and myself right now. 8-bit going to be joining us. Everybody else is welcome to join us. Black Pawn. Here. Oh, see, he's starting it. It's like, I ain't waiting on you, Pastor. But I didn't come here to live stream. I come here to race. And see, something else you can do. Let's do this. This is, we're watching the Atreides run. Now, the markers on the gates is showing where I should go. I've landed set my quad down. So what y'all are seeing on the screen is not what he's seeing. He's not skipping a gate.
Fun_per_volt_FPV. Sup all.
Hey, hey, fun per vote. How's it going, brother? What is going on? I'm gonna switch screens real quick to try to get the feature chat working again. Close it and repop it out. Okay. And all right, that's working again. So I can put the feature chat there.
DDDD. Y'all snow ready.
Let's see. Yeah, nope, I don't want to see that. I've lost VelociDrone. Give me a second. There it is. Ah, come on. Let me try the chat.
I am IBRL Rive. So I can come and fly right now even if I haven't done anything like this.
Sure.
Myopic. Hola compadres. We lost you.
Yeah. I'm trying to get to where I can get the. It's not gonna let me. Maybe if I do this. Hang on.
Getting ready for the snow.
Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. There we go. Now I think I got it.
Why?
So I can put that. There we go. I can put. Let me make that bigger. Feature chat. Y'all go on and fly if you want to. I'm just working here. Put the feature over here. Make that a little bigger. And I'm only gonna. I'm gonna put up the feature chats, guys.
Which
Yeah.
track y'all in? Brass monkey, that funky monkey, brass monkey, junkie, that funky monkey.
Yep.
Whose is hosting?
Atreides is hosting. If you go to multiplayer and you will see it as.
We got a healthy snowpack already.
Oh, okay. Cool. It's heading our way, Middle Tennessee. So, hey Brett, how's it going, man? Long time no see. All right. So, let's go. Now, when I click over here on this, will it stop the live chat? Let me see. I don't think so. I think it's good.
HH.
Ah, lost again. Oh,
Not much, just hacking out some new Whoop mounts for that version 3 Nano Lite.
oh yeah. Cool. I'm just bouncing off gates everywhere. But that's the thing. Whenever I move my cursor to do the chat, it deactivates the VelociDrone screen. Ah, weakness. That's a UDL thing.
LED lit obstacle course in front yard. Using about 2000 fly-high FPV LEDs. 0.4-inch waterproof ready.
There you go. Now, aren't you Fun Provoked? Aren't you in like North Carolina or something like that? Or are you in Tennessee also? I can't remember. My memory's not great at all.
Nashville.
Nashville. Well, yeah, better be glad they're waterproof. They say we're gonna get it tonight. Hope we get about 10 inches. I like it when it snows.
Yeah, buddy.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Ah. See, if you were using a regular 65 millimeter, that climb right there would not be a difficult climb, but in Igniter, it is. You're seeing that I'm having to pull up, probably my line, but I'm having to pull the nose up to get it to go up over the rail.
What do you think about the new Gulf of America ROFL? Snow should look killer in camera with LEDs.
Oh, I bet it would. Yeah. Conformal coat your Whoop, fly through all of that while, yeah. What do I think about the new Gulf of America? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about Canada becoming the 51st state? I've had a lot of people ask me questions about that.
Lol.
That would only happen if they want it to. I don't know. I think we could see Greenland, at least a U.S. territory before anything else like that.
Gulf of DT.
Gulf of DT.
I really wanted to make a snow course, but man, it's killer on battery life and the floor is lava.
Oh, yeah.
Canada 51, Greenland 52 and Gulf of Mexico going to Gulf of America.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Greenland's icy and Iceland's green. One of the few things I remember from school. itself there. Trying to go too sharp on it. Is there a way, Skip, to make these 4-lap tracks? Or is that something you got to change in your main game settings? Oh, I'm all over the place. I crashed. I crashed through those gates. Nope. That was bad. Horrible line.
Spent 2 days off and on soldering scrap LEDs together. 0.25 feet was total. LOL.
Wow. Are they all cob? Or didn't you say you got them all from Fly High? Or We Bleed?
$25 feet.
25 feet. There's a better line there. Just how finicky this stuff is. I had to move Jarvis. I have 2 screens in front of me. Here, I had to move Jarvis off of the screen that VelociDrone was on, move it off to its same screen, because when I click on to activate the screen for VelociDrone, it turned off the...
Yes, I can change to more laps,
chat.
I think, but we have to restart the lobby.
And that's fine. Pop up some people here. Myopic. Really want, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to get out of angle mode for some reason.
I think you hit 3. Isn't it 3, guys? Press the number 3.
Press 3.
Yep, the number 3.
Wow, I hit all but numbers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think 3 should do it for you. Just hit it by itself. That's one of the things about UDL, at least here at this gym, is when you're flying, the cobs stand out so much more than everybody else's tails do. So when you're coming around this track and you're making this turn, you could look down. Well, see, I messed up. But you could glance down in your goggles and you could see where the other pilots were on the track. And if you didn't see them somewhere, that generally meant they're probably right behind you, about to pass you if you make a bobble. So we can see here that Johnny's right in front of me.
Crucis has how we get him out the way.
crosshairs, I don't know. I don't know how to turn them off. I know it's frustrating for me if my mouse pointer, I leave my mouse pointer on so that I can stream and show people stuff. But I have to have it out of my way, or it just pulls my eye. It's I can tell that it's up in the top right where I'm flying now. Yeah, that's one. Oh, where am I at? That's one thing about the igniter. If you're freestyling it, you don't have the settings set up right. But I don't think it will power loop. At least not this one.
Press H for ads. H.
H. Johnny Scars. Don't know who that is. Is that one of you guys here on the stream, or just someone that just joined our lobby? Atreides, if you want to run another one, I'm going to click it on you, and I'm going to go pause for the calls.
Johnny Scars. Hey.
Johnny Scars. Stop. There we go. Let's watch Atreides. That's Atreides' camera. Johnny Scars.
So how do we get on?
Okay. I messed it up already again. What you do is you go into the multiplayer screen, and let me show you. I'll exit out. I'm gonna leave the session. It'll stay open. Just 1 second. YouTube did the thing again. Let's pop it out. Cool.
GGG.
Why is that not showing here? Okay. All right. So how do we get on? Hey, Johnny. Let me slide this up. Can't slide it up a little bit. Go to multiplayer. You see multiplayer, just click multiplayer. You're going to select your quad. Select the, I suggest you save a, custom. You want to edit your quad. This is the settings you want to use. 100%. It's very important. 50% throttle, 90% quad weight, 100% front drag, 112% top drag. Take a screenshot of that if you can. Or side drag, 90%, 40mm props, 62% propeller power, prop wash 200%, and profile 1. When you've done that, save your quad, you can go over here and you can give it a nickname. I've called mine UDL, and you can rename the quad. I recommend that so that, you know, it's not a regular 75. And then once you've done that, under my head right here is the, over here is the continue button. Click that, and you'll see that the only session open right now is UDL practice hosted by Atreides. And so you just click here to join the session, and that will bring you in. So there you are. That's how you do it. Yep, and Atreides is putting it in the give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause for the calls. I'll be right back.
Hippie 2936. We racing whoops. I'll hop on.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Sorry, my bad, don't have that sim.
All right. Yeah, now we've got 6 racers in the game. Let's look at Jake here. Yeah, I don't think he's set on UDL specs. That's all right. He don't have to. OG Dr. Love coming in. Let's look at Johnny. Johnny's making a run around the course. He's about to finish a lap. Boom. There you go. Let's look at Artec 72. He's on his lid. And Everybody else is. There we go. OG Dr. Love wrapping it up. All right.
Lol, last gate got me good. BRB.
All right. Better watch that basketball go. It will get you. Ah, got the course confused again. What the crap? There we go. OG Dr. Love. Is that OG from Infinity Loops? We racing roots, I'll hop on. Welcome to the channel, Hippie2963. Yeah, we'll probably be doing, you'll probably be seeing more of this.
Yay, I can't. This body won't let me. This nerve damage has my whole body feeling the creepy crawlies. I thought I could maybe fly and be able to get a break. But man, this is too strong. I can't focus. My daily.
Yeah, just take your time with it, bro. Got to switch over here before I can take off. Yeah, there we go. Just do what you can do, man. I recommend do a little bit and then stop, rest, try a little more. And I can only sim so long until I start getting worse. I usually have to stop for 5 or 10 minutes. It's kind of like practicing guitar or an instrument. You can't sit and Or some people can, but I can't. Most people cannot sit and just practice for hours and hours. You'll get to a point where you have...
I can't get the stuff to stop to leave me alone. It ain't the flyin'. I feel this most days. Some days very, very intense like today.
Sorry to hear that, man. Come on, Marty. Dude, let's try it again. Ah, see what I'm talking about? It does it with me, it kind of train wrecks. I'm going to stop for a second. And try it again. And that old saying, at first you don't succeed. Keep on sucking till you do succeed. Come on. Stop blowing it out. Ah. Oh, I got a shaky feel. Come on.
Imagine a slight itchy feeling, maybe a breeze tickling your face hairs, like that but all over all day, varying levels of intensity.
Ah, okay. I can't stand for it to feel like a bug's crawling on you. I will crash. I will wreck out on a race if there's a bug on my face, on my arm or something. I ain't that good. I don't care about it. It don't hurt my feelings to lose that bad. No, sir. I feel for you, brother. Really? Back around.
Dude, some days this drives me near insane, almost lol. Thanks for the race, I got to go eat HDzero out.
Got to go eat. Will it leave one of us in charge of the session if you drop out, Skip? All right. All right, we got it. All right, looks like I'm it. You guys ready? Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I made you manager.
All right,
It
thank
has
you.
gotten so bad lately and won't stop. I cut all my long hair off my head, because the long hairs would brush my face or somewhere else and start a chain reaction of that bug crawling effect.
Ugh. Sorry about that, man. I'll pray for you. Oh, what an ugly way to go through that gate. Ah! I tried to squish it in there, but no. Prop. I've got prop damage, or quad damage. I think that's what it does with the whoop. Makes it fly a little bit crappier. Well, man, relax and sit back and, if you can, enjoy the live stream. We're glad to have you here, whether you can race or not. Cut that a little too short. Keep going through that too fast. Maybe I need to start to turn earlier. Where am I going? There we go. Anybody on in the chat up for a drawing for a source 5-inch frame or a source 1 5-inch frame? I'll have to stop racing long enough to set it up, but we can do it if you want to do it. If you want to be in a giveaway, just put in the chat giveaway. If you want to race, just keep racing. Submitted much time on this course. I'm last. I'm last.
This is VelociDrone Sim, and I would have to get it.
Yeah, it is VelociDrone Sim, but if you have any desire to race UDL, anything like, in my opinion, it's the best one. Raymond, it's just, let's see what OG's doing. He's sitting. What's Johnny doing? Or Jake. Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No V5.
I don't know, I might have a Source 1 V5. I think it's a V3 though. Don't know for sure. I'll have to look at it. Bought it a couple of years ago and never used it for anything. I almost made it through that ladder without a bobble. I'm needing to work on my ladders really bad. In real life, I'm not so bad at them, but on the CMI, that's just like
More money for the hobby, that's all.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you're planning on racing, or I mean, even if you're freestyling, VelociDrone, if you're going to use it, will save you money in the long run. Because if you use it in practice, it's going to save you from breaking crap. as much when you do fly. I do believe that it helps you to be a better pilot. Well, I'm lost. Just go on to Head's channel and watch him. That's all you need to attest that simming's going to make you a better pilot. I'm still last. Is that the game that I hear making that noise? Must be. All right. Are we ready, guys? Let's run it again.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Ah! Come on. Why does everybody else go the other way? Is the track leading them in a different direction? Or are they just not racing? Seems like everybody that go after they go up the ladder, they don't come up top. Almost like they're running a different track than I am. Or they're just messing around. That green quad looks big. Somebody flying this into 5-inch. Well, evidently they're flying it right. I hear them finishing their all 3 laps. So they're just doing it a lot faster than I am. Oh, a lot faster. Like a whole lap or more faster. These guys are good. I need to click on them and let you guys see how it's done by a faster racer. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're not using the settings. You couldn't power loop the... Alright, let's see. Let's start it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Really been flying 4 years and just got a couple of sims more for when it's
Yeah,
rain.
see, this not really flying the real track. I don't know how it's leading them like that. So it's skipping the top altogether. OG Dr. Love, if you're on. Don't know what it's showing you as lap 2, but not hitting any of the top gates. That's strange. Probably practicing for Whooptopia. How many of you guys are going to Whooptopia? Really been flying 4 years, just got a couple of CMs. Right, there you go. Yeah, I don't think they're flying the whole track. I know it's showing them as how did it show OG Dr. Love as being done?
I can't make it to Whooptopia, but I'll be watching.
Good find. I don't understand how they were doing it. Why is it not letting me check?
Five, four, three, two, one.
Remove that. See, they're going around through here. Yeah, it's not whooshing it for me. Only doing the bottom ones. Let's see if it counts a lap for me. There's something in the track that's off. No, it's not counting the laps for me. I don't know. I guess they're probably just practicing.
Not unless it's near Sacramento.
Well, it's closer to Sacramento than it is to me. It's in Colorado or Arizona. I'm not sure. I see you. Let me show you with the, this is, see, that's an attempt at a power loop with the UDL settings on it. I want to attempt to power loop this gate like these guys have been doing with the full throttle, and yeah, it just doesn't have it. Yeah, I'll be watching it too, Johnny. Let me show you guys once again, if you want to see it, what the UDL changing your quad to this is what you really need to if you're gonna run these UDL tracks. Your quad mass is 90, frame lift down force is 100%, throttle limit's 50%, front drag 100%, top drag 112%, side drag 90%, 40 millimeter props, and 62% propeller power, but 200% prop wash and profile 1. This was the settings that we come to an agreement with Isaac Pettit and all of that this flies the most like a real UDL, and everything else is just stock. Let me set this down here for a second. All right. We still got racers in here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What in the world is it doing? Did I turn the markers off? I think I did. Somehow. You can see the gate light up as you're... Keep forgetting the calls, which is par for the course for me. Now I don't even know which one I hit. I think it's this one. Yep. That's more like real life. Because if you crash out on a ladder or something, you don't... It's not always easy to know where you were at. Sometimes I have to just restart the ladder over again to make sure that I get them all.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's Johnny here? I don't see how it's registering laps, just staying on the bottom like that.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I'm looking and we are not on the same track. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, it's... I see you when I followed you, you know, it was showing that after you laddered up, do you come out of the ladder right out of the start? A lot of people
I
were
don't
going,
have all the gates along the walls, etc.
huh? And let me try a different. Let me exit this. Maybe there's something wrong with this. We'll go to the other one. Let's try this one. A game with that specific ID already exists. Infinity Loops. Large car park. Let's call it UDL. PhatPastor. Create a session. And boom. Let's see. It should be called UDL PhatPastor.
Change track name.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it was not showing the a lot of people got some amazing times on that other one because it was only like half the course. Now you come down to the middle here. Around the pole and up the ladder. Did I miss something? Evidently I did. Let me see. Okay. I don't know where I'm at. Come on. I don't know which gate I missed. Huh. That one. And you ladder up. You go back behind the ball. Around. I'll turn the markers back on. I don't know how I turn them off. I did it again. I do it all the time. It's supposed to go here. That's what I did in real life. Cost myself some of the races. But in this one, this was the one that I forgot to turn my RPM limiter on. For those of you wondering, this right there, this right here is full throttle. Full throttle. Ah. Nice run, Johnny. Now, before I'm going to go back to my settings, make sure I've turned the markers back on. Don't know where that's at. I think that's in this. I think it's in. It's not in advanced. No, that's my rates. No, not in advanced. I just said that. Where do you turn the markers on? There's simulation. All right. It's weird. It's just like it just stopped working. Because I've not changed anything outside of these, right? It should say color for the marker. Yeah, it's in a different setting. We can do without it. Let's go with let's try that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What? Ah! I'm lost. I don't even know where I need to go. Just go back here. Do it again. There it goes. I cut out too early. That's my thing on it. I need to get Skip to change those middle ones so that the two, well, I guess they are. I just got to learn to track. It's nobody else's fault but mine. And I should already have it learned. I raced it in real life, and I probably raced it a dozen times or more here in the game. Oh. Yep, I'm getting to that place. I need to stop for a little while. Maybe it's time to wrap it up as far as the stream is concerned. And oh, come on. It appears that I'm stuck. Yeah, that's weird. I'm stuck right now myself, so I'll wait for you guys to get done. Oh, y'all are done. No, no, somebody. I'm still on. Hippie's still finishing up his third lap.
So we use our gear here.
What are you talking about, Raymond?
I can't wait to race IRL sometime. I made my UWL quad. UDL is same, correct?
Well, yeah. A few streams back, I had Isaac Pettit on. Let me get myself out of this. And I'm not going to race in this. I had Isaac Pettit, the founder, creator, if you will, of UWL, UDL Underground Drone League. UWL was the spec on that was 31,500 kV for your motors. UDL Igniter series has been changed to 30,500, and it's a different flash. It uses a special flash, and if you want to see how to do that, if you have not done the Igniter flash, the Igniter flash is slower. That's what we've modeled these specs from, is the Igniter flash. It will have
Lost sound.
that's because I hit my microphone. Sorry. If you'll use these settings until Ash has a chance to get the Igniter spec into
Transmitter and goggles.
Oh yes, you can.
You cut out when you started talking about Igniter flash.
Yeah, I hit the mute button on my microphone. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. See the little green button? All I have to do is tap it and it goes red, and I hit it on accident. So, but yeah, the Igniter series is or the Igniter quad is what we've got this set up like. So it's the closest thing right now until Ash actually puts it in.
It's insane!
Thank you, McFlies. Until Ash actually puts it in. So these settings right here, it's important. If you are wanting to practice and get better with UWL, what we used to call UWL, which is now UDL, definitely put these settings in. Throttle limit. Hang on. Let me show you all the way up here. So quad mass, once again, 90%. Frame lift downforce 100%. Throttle limit, this one's very important. Take it all the way down to 50%. air mode is false. That's default. Front drag 100%. I think that's default. I don't know. Top drag 112. Now these make a big difference. So make sure you got them right. And then side drag side 90% on 40 millimeter props with 62% propeller power. And make sure it does make a difference. I wouldn't have thought it would. I thought it was kind of crazy when Isaac said, let's try this, and ran the prop wash all the way up to 200% and make also propeller profile 1 is important. Your camera angle doesn't matter. Everything below profile 1 doesn't matter. I mean, if you put battery mass effect in it, it's probably going to make it fly worse. I wouldn't do that. But if you want your UDL to fly like the igniter, before we went with UWL was on the CAC, just the standard Betaflight CAC flash. You're still going to flash it to CAC 4.4.2, I believe it is, but over at the side of it, and there's a, go back at the live stream, and I may cut that out in a short and put it on my channel. You go over to the side and there's like special things, and you click the down arrow, and it wasn't in the list. You actually had to type igniter. You type igniter and then you flash it, and it's going to set up things like it's going to automatically set your RPM limit. It's automatically going to set your throttle scaling and all of those things, and you can't change them. You can go into the CLI and act like, type in the stuff where you can change it, but you'll see that it's like your motor KV is 30,500. If you go in and try to set the CLI to change that to say 32,000 kV, it will tell you can't, because the range is from 30,500 to 30,500. You can't change it, not by 1%. So, and it doesn't fly great, but it flies realistic to what a UDL quad flies like. So, Johnny, if you are wanting to fly that.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll check that stream for sure. I think all I need to do to my UWL rig is the firmware flash. Mine is on the original CARC version currently.
Yes. So yours is going to fly a little faster, because I've only have it. This was the only one that I have it on right here, and it was the one that we did it on the stream. Isaac and I, we actually took this and took it from the old CAC like yours is on, and took it to this. Now, of course, you'll have to reset up your motors and your modes and stuff like that, unless you do like a diff all, or not a diff all, just do a diff. But I have 2 or 3 other UWLs, and as you can see, when I printed my case, I printed it UWL. I'm going to have to make some new cases for it, but it does fly different. It has a yes, smash that like button if you haven't already. It has the throttle scales up and it scales down. It's something we can't recreate in VelociDrone, but we can make it slide a lot like it. And right now, VelociDrone does not have boost. When you switch to the igniter flash, you will get 1 5-second boost per race, or per arm, I guess it is. I guess that's how to do it. When you disarm or arm, or I don't know how that works, because you could disarm if you crashed out and rearm, and it would give you. That's a question I need to ask Isaac. Will it give it back to you? It may be that it's you can only get one in like a 5 or 10 minute span. I don't know how it works, but yeah, go on to watch that video, and it'll show you how to do it. If you got any questions, you can just message me on Discord. I can hop on Discord. Let me see if I can throw a link to the Discord. The channel's Discord is free. It does have some stuff for members only, but you don't have to be a member to
I
to
will
pay.
for sure. Thanks.
I'm going to put this in the chat.
Inactivity allowed.
And
there it is. There's you an invite. Anybody else that's watching, the Discord's free.
https://discord.gg/xp9
Yeah, I logged on last night after church, and Evan Turner and Soch and Atreides and Red Sky and several others were.
https://undergrounddroneleague.com/rpm-limiter.
Yep. Is that the video there that tells you how to do it? Yeah. Yeah, I can show this here. I think I can. Yeah, here we go. That's the link that Skip just posted there. It's got the rules and all of that, but I think if you watch this video, we are now using a locked hex, which requires you to flash a new version of Beta Flash.
Shows everything.
Yeah. Shows you everything. Thank you, McFlies, for says love UWL. Thank you.
I live in Tellico Plains, TN, so hope to make it to a race this year. Thanks, Skip.
Tellico Plains. Oh, I've pulled up another screen. I'll have to take that back down, because it shut down my chat. I have to pop out the chat again. There we go. All right. So yeah, take a screenshot, if you will, of those settings, and that will really help you. And then flash your UWL over to it, and you'll be ready to go.
Only suggestion you may not know is turn off GPS on flash, so it removes everything to renew flash.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. No volume.
I did it again. Just brushed up against it. Probably need to put some tape over that. Sorry about that. So yeah. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, or the mothership's going to come and get you. And think about it, if you will. Subscribing, it doesn't cost you anything. It helps the channel out a lot. But definitely smash that like button for me if you haven't already. If you like what you see, consider being a member, a channel member. That helps out the most. And I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I know it was glitchy getting started, but we got through it. So yeah, I want to thank everybody again. Yeah, the first couple, the first 2 or 3 that you see tonight, don't pay no attention to them, because it's like,
You big dummy, you big dummy, you big cold-blooded dummy.
that's what it was. What's what it kept saying to me while I was trying to get it to work. So, you guys have a great one, and remember, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, keep flying. Oh, you doing the TBS Source 1?
You doing a TBS Source 1?
I can. Didn't hear very many people say that they wanted to. Let me see how many people.
I enjoyed it. Fun racing. Have a great night.
Yeah, let me see something here. Yeah, I can, let me find it. Let me see if I can find it. I could do a giveaway if you guys want to. This might encourage people to stay to the end of the stream. Let me grab this. See what I've got. What I could tell you. It'll take me a second to go in and set up the giveaway that I can do it.
Joe,
Thank you.
You're going down, lol.
You're going down. Are you guys still racing? There might just be 2 of you for it. We'll see. You can see it's new in the package. I've not opened it. TBS Source 1 V. Come on. V3. 5-inch. So let me get this set up. It'll take me just a second.
Open mouth smile, open mouth smile.
Let me open up Stream Lounge. It's gonna take me a minute. Just bear with me, guys. If you guys want me to start another race here, I can start one over here. Let me get one started. I don't know if there's anybody in it, just Johnny. But
3, 2, 1.
complete. Let me frame. It'll say frames, but it should just be for a frame. Frames, everyone, duration. Nope. Source 1 frame. Duration.
Need TBS Source 1 V5.
Right. Now, I don't have the V5. I've got the V3, and I think it's a V1.
I will
didn't
make a
check the other one.
promise. If I win the source one, I will build it into a drone and make it another giveaway at a race or on stream.
All right, that'll work. Source one frame, time duration, 5 minutes. Let me go into the settings here and no profile. What is it? Custom. All right, instead of TinyWhoop, just going to be I've got to change several categories here. Just bear with me, guys. UDL. All right, that's fine. That's failed. Let me make sure that I've. All right, you guys are still on me. Okay, get out of there. Whatever. No. You'll have to contact me. If you live outside the U.S., I'll pay for shipping up to, well, goodness, I mean, if you're outside the U.S. and you win, message me and I will either PayPal you or Cash App you $20. Because it'll cost more than the source one frame is worth to ship it outside the U.S., even to Canada. So, all right, save settings. Let's go back up here. Don't go away. And start giveaway. You should start seeing something in the chat.
Streamlabs. A raffle has started for viewer. Use UDL to enter the raffle. What?
There you go. That's what you'll do. Is we're doing a giveaway for member or everybody.
Raffle.
Yep. UDL. You tradies did it right. Exclamation point UDL enters you in to the raffle.
At 8bit_Skirch_D, you receive tickets. At Atreides, you receive tickets.
It's telling you, if you'll listen, Jarvis will tell you when you get it. Right now, it's between 3 people.
At Johnny Scars, you receive
8-bit.
tickets.
8-bit has got an advantage because he's a member. Members get extra tickets. He's been a member for a long time. If you remember, it was so long it didn't even usually list how many months. It just said he was a member for a long time. If you guys are watching, if you're on, I know that there's more people than 3 people on. I can see it in the analytics. There's 11 of you that are
At
passing
Raymond
it
Correa,
up.
you receive tickets.
There you go. Yep. Yep. Got 3 minutes, 20 seconds left on it. I want to thank everybody for
17 months.
being a part of. Yes, thank you for your 17-month membership. That helps a lot. Thank the people for super chats. I think is McFly's. I think he was on earlier and left a super chat. So if you haven't,
McFly's. At McFly's, you receive tickets. A raffle is going on for viewer use. UDL to enter.
I'll turn my radio off. How long do you have? Let me look. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. There are still some of you that have not put in the correct. I don't know if anybody's trying that didn't put in the correct. McFlies has got it right. Let me list here. Let me read everybody that's got it on here right now. Right now it's Atreides, 8-Bit, Johnny Scars, Raymond Correa, and McFlies. There is 5 people. 5 people and 1 minute and 30 seconds. See, all you people that just watch the stream early and go somewhere else. You're missing out on the giveaway.
I think I might get a fully body wax. This body's nerves are driving me wacky.
TMI, bro. I know you're in pain, but the mental image of that, I don't need that. Let's see. It's going to tell us here just a little bit.
B-A-D-A-B-A-B-A-B-E bop bop boda bope bop bar boda bope.
You got about 45 seconds. 45 seconds and counting. If you want to be in on the giveaway. A Source 1 V3 frame, brand new in the package, TBS 5-inch Source 1 V3 to a lucky winner. If you are in the US, I will ship it to you free. You just need to contact me at
PFFT 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 PFFT.
Wow. Guess what? It's over. Let's move it over here. Turn it on this screen. That's going to mess Jarvis up for a minute. All the raffles are in. Let me see if I can shrink this so we can see it better. Well, come on. I got to shrink it more? Evidently. Watch it. Watch it. Just it gets big when I put it back up there at the top. I don't like that. Thank you. Let me move it here. I want you guys to see everybody. There you are. There's the McFlies has got 3 tickets. 8-Bits have got 3 tickets, and the rest of you have 1. This is a perk, channel member perk. Let me make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see over here to the pick winner. There we go. All right, here we go. We're going to pick the winner. 8-Bit.
At 8-Bit underscore Scourge underscore D has won a.
Yep, he won. You won last week, and he won again this week.
Channel member and Patreon right. Oh snap.
Yeah, I don't have a Patreon yet. I don't. I'm working on it. I don't know if I said it active or not. But there you go. I've got your address, brother. I will drop that in the mail to you. Congrats. Thank you for staying to the end of the stream. And
got them's leads and the UDL tee shirt.
Yes, you did.
Congrats, yai. Scourge.
Yeah. Sent me a picture of it. I'm glad that you did. So, yeah. Johnny Scar, Scourge. He remembers the Scourge. All right, guys. We're, you got a frame coming
Thanks,
out
man.
to you. I'm gonna write right here in black Sharpie, 8-Bit. Good. There we go.
Good job, PhatPastor, on the stream.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I didn't know if it was going to get off. I almost gave up on it after the
What
third.
size was tart again? Fiver.
What size was that again? 5-inch, yes. Right here. There you go. If you don't do 5-inch or anything, I'm sure one of the other guys here will make a deal with you on it. I think one of them, I don't remember who it was, someone said that if they want it, they would build it and give it away as a build on a stream or at a race. I don't remember, but that was probably a tradies. I don't have it here. So, but congratulations, 8-bit.
Good job, 8.
Thank you for your support of the channel all these years, and for your friendship. Appreciate that. It does help. It does. Members do have an advantage on giveaways on the channel, but most of the time, except for the last 2, most of the time it's not a member that ends up winning, but it sure does increase your chances. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap this thing up tonight. Big shout out to Atreides for all his work that he's put in on
Be first fiver. I can now join the national average sizes now, right? I do, however, not have parts to build a fiver out right now.
All right, well, but you'll have a frame. That way at another giveaway, if I'm going through all of my stuff. I mean, I said this, or you probably saw it. I'll clear this off. This thing, this is 2, 4, 6 of the big wider totes, and back here behind me, that's a stack of 7. That's a stack of 7. That's a stack of 7. I have a shelf on the wall over here full of stuff that I know there's one bin over there that's just full of 5-inch props, and I don't fly 5-inch anymore, but I'm going to start going through it all. So there'll be more stuff to give away.
I do have a built fiver on the horizon coming out to me soon, though.
There you go. There you go. You got a frame to put it on now. So there you go. It'll be coming to you. We are expecting like snowed in kind of snow here in the whole state of Tennessee, probably up until mid next week. So it will take me a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it laying right out here. Of course, I'm not bad about forgetting. I've never forgot a giveaway. I've had some get lost, but we end up making it right. So even if, that'll be at my expense if it gets lost. So, all right, guys, I want to thank you all again.
We got a light dusting.
In New Mexico? Is that where you're at? Yeah. Well, you
no
ended
worries, man. No hurries.
Yeah. You ended up getting it all anyway. I'd sent 8-bit had won some LEDs.
Night all.
And I sent them to him, and it got sent back, said return to sender. And he said, just give it to one of the other people in the chat. I think it was Skydozer probably. And thank you, Johnny. Come back,
stream.
man.
Have a good one.
Come back, man.
Thank you again. Yay, man, a light dusting here in the desert.
Yeah, well, that's fun. So, yeah. All right, guys. We're going to wrap this thing up for the 4th time. I always tell people at church, you know what it means when a pastor says in closing, and now just about all of the church says in unison, nothing. But I'm done. I'm done for the night. Thank you for coming out. And remember, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, keep flying and rise up and meet me
Blaster. You ready for this
in
snow?
the air. Yes, I am, Phil. You caught us right on the end, brother. Y'all take care. Ready to have a little bit of snow.